We are just under 5 weeks out from the Arnold Classic 2023. I think it is safe to assume the current competitor list is the final one. Let's have a look at these athletes and see who's most likely to make the first call out. First up on the list, we have William Bonac, the conqueror, who looks incredible in his update at 6 weeks out. Next up on the list, we have Sean Florida, the giant killer. His conditioning looks on point at 5 weeks out. Up next, we have Samson Dauda, the Nigerian lion. He looks freaky 5 weeks out from the show. Next up, we have Kamal El Gagne, the lion of Libya. He looks impressive at 5 weeks out. Next up on the list, we have Big Ramy. We haven't gotten any recent updates from him, but one thing we know, his size will carry him a long way. Patrick Moore is another guy who's on the list. I'm excited to see what he's gonna bring after his long off season. He hasn't competed since 2021 Legion Sport Festival. After such a long off season, a lot is expected from Patrick Moore. Andrew Jack is also on the lineup. At 5 weeks out, he looks impressive. I'm excited to see what he is going to bring with his new team. Justin Rodriguez is also on the lineup. If he can duplicate his 2022 Arnold Classic pre-judging look, then he'll be very competitive. Next up, we have Nick Walker, the fan favorite, looking impressive as always. And lastly, we have the beast Akeem Williams, who looks incredible at 5 weeks out. Let's take a look who's most likely to make the first call out if we have 5-man call out. First up, we'll have Samson Dauda. His overwhelming size and structure will see him through. Out of all the guys who placed in the top 10 in Mr. Olympia, Samson was the only guy who was not invited to the Mr. Olympia press conference. Even the IFBB did not see him coming. I don't think they'll make the same mistake again. Nick Walker will surely be in that first call out. He has the size and the conditioning to take on anyone in that lineup. Next up, we have Andrew Jack. He has the size, he has the aesthetics, and his commanding stage presence makes him a threat to everyone in this lineup. Big Ramy is another guy who will also make the first call out. Even when he is off, he is still far ahead of most of the guys. If he is not off, then he's most likely to walk away with this title. Lastly, I have William Bonac. I think his muscle maturity and thickness will overpower the 212 guys. The other open bodybuilding guys are no match for him. He beat them at the Olympia when he was off. I don't think anything will change now. Who do you think will make the first call out? Let me know in the comments down below.